Hi everyone, Karen here. Today's card is going to be this swipe card using a set from Gina K called Snow Carolers. It's a really cute card, doesn't take long to put together, and it's kind of fun. So let me get the camera turned around and we will get started. The stamp set we're going to be using for our wiper card today is from Gina K, and it is called Snow Carolers. This came out last year, but it's still available on her website. It's really cute. It's got 3 little snowmen here. It's got a lamppost, a tree. It's got some little notes that you can put around them to show that they're singing. And then it has a bunch of sentiments that you can use. So that's what we're going to use today. Now, our wiper card is going to be 5 by 7. So to have a 5 by 7, you need to start off with 2 pieces of paper that are 7 by 7. And you're going to score them at 1 inch and 2 inch. And you're going to do the same thing with both papers. And then you also need a 3 by 2 piece of paper that you're going to put a fold in. And what we're going to do to put the fold in, you bring in my scoreboard. So we want to mark at 3/4. So we're going to put a little mark here. And then I'm going to flip it over this way, and we're going to put a little mark at 3/4. And then from where the 2 marks are, I'm just going to line it up on my line here. We're going to score that. So that gives us a little flap. Now the amount of space we have on here, once we put this inside the card, is going to be 2 by 2 on the top. So that's how much space we have to work with for the message. So we have to keep that in mind when we pick sentiments here. So to get this together, what you're going to do is you have your 1 inch and 2 inch scores. You're going to fold them down like this. And the other one, you'll do the same thing, but then you're going to flip it over. So it's now on the other side. And I will hold this up so it looks like this. And we're going to glue this together. So we're going to put glue on this one. And we will line this up. Then we will take the other one. Just going to hold this back. We'll put glue on this side. And glue will go on here. Match this up. And that's it. I'm going to put a clip on this while this dries. These are those quilting clips again that you may have seen me use. And I just got these on Amazon. All right, so we will let this dry while we do our panel. So I already cut a piece 5 by 7 because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a whole scene here. And so this is going to cover the whole piece here. So we have a 5 by 7 for the middle. And then for the 1 inch sides here, we do it this way. So we have, for here, we have 1 inch. I've already printed the lamp post from the set on here because I wasn't sure if it was going to fit. So I needed to make sure it was going to fit, and it did. So we're going to use that. That's going to be on the one side. And then I already stamped out the carolers and cut that out to save a little bit of time. And then we're going to use the trees in a background here, and we're going to put some snow here and then color it all in. So let me bring in my stamping platform. Get this ready. So we have our 5 by 7 piece of paper. Scooch this up just a little bit. Use my magnets. I think my sticky mat's just about had it. We will put this next to it so I have a reference of where the land's going to go, because the land is going to be governed by the bottom of this flag, the flagpole. That is obviously not a flagpole. That is a light post. So the land is going to come across like this. So I'm going to take the tree. So if the land is going to come across here, I want the tree to be lower than the land in the middle, so about here. All right, let's stamp this. I use my favorite black ink, which is the Gina K ink. And I like this. I know I've said it 100 times. It's because it's good for alcohol, watercolors, or pencils. So if I want to accent something, I can. I have that choice. All right, there's one. Now let's put a second tree over here. That looks good. Now the third tree, remove this. Third tree will be over here. And now let's go ahead and grab the Merry Christmas from the set. And put this in the center. I think that will be about there. There we go. All right, bringing my scratch paper here. And I have my carolers all stamped. So I'm going to start with the carolers. That ink has had plenty of time to dry. So we're going to start with, I have green 1-7 and green 2-8 for green. For red, I have red 2-9. And then I have 3 of the grays. I have C1, C5, and C0. And then I have a sparkle pen and some metallic marker that I'm going to use for the snow. And I also have a yellow for the lamppost. So let's do the lamppost first and get that done. I'm just going to color this part in. And that's all that needs. And we're going to color these. So let's see. I'll give her a green hat. I think I'm going to stripe his scarf. I'm going to do green here. And a stripe of green here. And some green here. We'll get a little bit of green here. There we go. Now the rest can be red. Alright, so that is all done. Now the trees, I want to color the stars gold. So I'm going to bring in the Y28, and that really is a nice gold color. See, we need brown for the tree trunks. I'll go with a little bit lighter. This is E15. Now for the trees, I have 1-7 and I have 2-8. Alright, because these were going to be up here. So that is all set. So now I need to decide where I'm going to put my land. So let's line this up here. I'm going to turn it sideways so I can draw the line a little bit easier. I'm going to take a black liner pen. And generally I like to use 0.8. And so we're going to come across the bottom of the light post in between the trees. And you never want to draw this as a straight line, because that's just going to look weird. Alright, so there's our ground. So now we're going to put in some snow. So to do the snow, I'm going to start off with this metallic marker. And I'm just going to draw some squiggles. This will just give the snow a little bit of sparkle and texture when we're all done. All right, that's good. Let that dry for a second and let's go work on the sky. So for the sky, this is caroling, the light's on, so I'm going to use powder blue because this is at nighttime with the light on. So I'm going to start here. And these aren't going to be touching on the card, so it's not, they don't have to be exactly the same. You want them close, but it's okay if they're not exactly the same. Come up down here. And I'm going to go a little darker on the bottom. Okay, that is all the blue. So now for the snow, I'm going to take W0, I think. I'm going to put some shading under the trees. Oh, that one's not going to be seen. I'm going to follow these lines. And I'm going to edge the snow and a shadow. And we'll go down here a little bit. That's probably good. Then I'm going to take my sparkle pen and I'm just going to kind of put a little bit more sparkle in here. Because this sparkle pen is different than this. This just kind of gives a shimmer. Where the other one actually leaves like a silver line. There we go. That should be it for the snow. So now this will go up on here. See if the snowmen need any more shading. I think that's good. There you go. All right, so this should all be dry by now. All right, so this is going to go on the front and cover the whole thing. And our lamppost is going to go on the side. Over here. Like that. I think I will on this side here. I think I will draw a line. And color this blue. It's good. And I'll put a couple of the sparkles in here. going to connect this down and make it look like there's like a little hill. Now we're all good. I'm just going to come in with the Y0 and put a shadow here, so it looks like the rest of it. Now we can glue all this on. All right, we'll let that dry for a moment. Now let's bring in our tag. That's going to go on the inside. Now when this goes in, this part will get glued right here. So we have 2 inches down about is what we have to work with. So let me grab a ruler. All right, so I'm just going to put a quick little line 2 inches down. So that's about what we have to work with. Let's look over here, see what we have. All right, so we have Joy to the World will fit, obviously. Join together in song and celebrate the season. I think I kind of like that one. I think that's what we're going to put. I think I'm going to put it up just a little bit that way, because when it comes up, let's see, do we have room for both? Maybe the little bird. Well, we do have the musical notes, so let's use the musical notes. So do we want this to be white, or do we want to color it? It'll be fine with the ink. I'm just going to take some of the ink that's left on here, and I'm just going to go over it. All right, that looks good, I think. All right, now all that's left is to glue this in. So the only part we're going to glue is this part down here, and I'm going to use tacky glue so it grabs faster. So we just glue this part here. I'm going to hold this card flat. This is going to sit it along the back, and just push the card closed on it. Hold that for a second. All right, let's see. So now we're good. It's closed. It's all in. We open it. Just needed to give that a second to grab. And there it is. All done. All right, let me get the camera turned around. All right, so we're all finished, and here's our card. Here's the swiper card. Here we had the whole scene. The snow carolers are up on foam. We have our 3 trees and our light post and our piece that comes up and down. This was kind of fun. So if you like this, give me a like. and subscribe because there'll be other videos coming. And until next time, stay crafty.